Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So I have spent the last 1 hour or so compiling the teams for this Aurora squad Ravaged run. This is the most difficult squad and also it is the most pay to win squad. It's just overall brutal in every way. However, we have the list of teams depending on which heroes you have, and hopefully this will allow you to basically get your top score currently based on the heroes that you currently own. We'll lead it off with the free-to-play team. So as you guys see here, we got almost 20 trillion damage with this free-to-play team lineup. The problem is, it is a big score gap compared to the pay-to-win teams. However, it still is an option. This is the team. Real Fresco in front of Frey, Illusion right up front. You have Ryugen in front of Real Fresco, Tessio buffing up Fresco, Sonya buffing up Sinbad, and Fresco. This is the team 1. And as for the charm lineup, you can just run the recovering charms onto Faye, Arcane onto Sonya, Sorcerer onto Fresco, Gale onto Sinbad, and Hyugen with the blast charms. This is with the Star Blast spell. And you can refine your charms and double refine them on your key damage dealers. For team number 2, it is going to be Zany, Merrily, and Rowan. Now, even if you have a lower copy of Zany, I think you still will have to run her here because there are not very many good leftover options. This team is going to be Sorcery Charms on Rowan, Overload Charms on Merrily, and the Gale Charms onto Zany with the Impaling spell. Overall, this is the overall solid, basically free-to-play team. Maxed out, it has around 20 trillion damage potential. Yeah, so that's basically what you can expect from that. Okay, but you're gonna see, yes, there is a big score gap compared to the pay-to-win teams. Like, even here, for example, this is gonna be a Harak and Fresco team. One of the Harak and Fresco team options to hit 30 trillion damage. Now, this is if you do not have Aliceth built. But if you have Harak and Fresco built, this is one of the teams you want to run. So basically, team number 1 for Harak, Fresco, this is the optimal team number 1 if you have both of them built. You have Sonya buffing up Real Fresco and also buffing up Harak. You have Illusion in the back right. Rowan behind the Harak. Zany up front with the 2 turrets on her sides. Tessio buffing up Harak with the Star Blast spell. Now, charms are a little bit important. For this team specifically, for the Harak team with Fresco, this lineup is Sorcerer on the Fresco, Cheetah on the Rowan, okay? One interesting choice. Arcane onto Sonya, Balance onto Harak doing the best, and Titanic onto Zany. Now, you can run Gale on Zany, you can run Titanic, you can see which one does better, but as of right now, the top reported scores have been Cheetah, Rowan, and Titanic Zany for this team specifically, and this is what I hit my top score with as well. Team number 2, this is the free-to-play team number 2 option, along with the Harak Fresco. This is going to be Hyugen in front of Merrily, and Faye behind Merrily, Tessio buffing up Merrily. Very simple. You can just have recovering charms on Faye, Overload charms on Merrily, and blast charms on Hyugen. Impaling spell. So there you have it for a Harak team that is at 30 trillion damage. Now for an Aliceth Fresco team, which is at 30.7 trillion damage, this is a very interesting team. It was shared by absolutely nobody. That's his Discord ID. And this is really seeming to be doing the best. And it can work at 1 copy Aliceth, 1 copy Fresco. Now, what does it mean it can work at that? You're not going to get a good score. Don't think you're going to be competing with this score with the 1 copy Fresco, 1 copy Aliceth. But at least you can get like 16 trillion damage, 15 trillion damage if you have 1 copy Fresco, 1 copy Aliceth. So for some really new players out there, this may be the best option for you. Even with 1 copy Fresco, 1 copy Aliceth, you can run it. But do not expect the pay-to-win scores. Like, we got 30 trillion here, and that is because Aliceth is built. Aliceth contributes a huge amount of damage when she is built, and she needs plus 15 exclusive equipment really to begin dealing that insane damage. Anyway, it can work at 1 copy. It's just going to lose a lot of score. So here you have the team. Real Fresco in the back, Illusion up front, Illusion in front of the Zany turret, the Zany turret on the right, Zany in front of Aliceth, Aliceth in front of Rowan, Sonya buffing up Aliceth, and then also the Fresco and Tessio buffing up Aliceth. With the Star Blast spell, charms are going to be important. You have Sorcerer on Fresco. You have Cheetah. I ran Cheetah on Rowan. I don't know. You can also try Sword. No, actually, no. This is the one. Cheetah on Rowan is recommended for this team. I do remember. Arcane onto Sonya. Arcane onto Aliceth. And Gale onto Zany. When Zany is surviving, probably Gale charms are better. When Zany gets eaten by Harak and the Harak teams, probably Titanic charms are better. That's just my theory right now. But you can try both as well for this team. And team number 2, very simple. Simple free-to-play team number 2. Faye in the back. Merrily with the Overload charms, and then Hyugen with the blast charms. This is the team lineup. Impaling spell, very simple. So there we have it for basically the budget Harak team. 30 trillion. Budget Aliceth team, 30.7 trillion. And then the overall free-to-play team, you can run one copy of Frosty here as well. And in the Aliceth team here, you can run one copy of Frosty, one copy of Aliceth. Okay, so that's basically what we have there. Okay, now for the more pay-to-win team options. So, if you have one copy of Kulu, if you have Frosty, Harak, Aliceth built, and one copy of Kulu. So basically, you need to have these 3 big heroes built and one copy of Kulu. You can run this team from Mars GMB. So team number 1 is going to be this one. Now, one important note. You see the 2 Zany turrets are over here. One alternate positioning is moving this Zany turret to this upper right position right here. So that you have 2 turrets in a line. That's one alternate formation. You can try both. But this one is also doing well. Hugen in front of Aliceth. Aliceth in front of Faye. So you're buffing up Aliceth and Zany. And then Tessia buffing up Aliceth. Aerostorm spell. Charms. You can run recovery on Faye. It doesn't really matter. Sonya, arcane charms, Zany, gale charms I'm recommending here. Arcane onto Aliceth, and then blast onto Hugen. Team 2. So one copy of Kulu, team 2. This is going to be the best option for you. Illusion Frester in front of Harak, real Frester on the right. Elusia Phantomos, she's buffing up Harak and Kulu on the left with the Starblast spell. Now, charms for these 2 heroes, Sorcery on Frosty, Balancer on Harak, those are locked in. However, Kulu, Arcane charms I was just running, I think they're good. You can try cute charms as well, but basically that is it. One copy Kulu team. Obviously, my Kulu is not one copy, and so like we're not getting a fully representative score, but basically this team can hit 31 trillion for people, so it is a good option, like I guess with maxed out upgrades. Okay, so next up team, we have this one, another team from Mars GMB. This is going to be a No-Kulu team. So this is probably the best No-Kulu team out there, most as of right now, if you don't have a built-up Kulu, right? So again, we're gonna have the same team number 1 positioning, but you can make this swap if you want, trying this Zany turret in the back, moving it up to this right position here so that you have the 2 turrets in a row. You can try that. Sonya buffing up Aliceth, Zany, Hugen in front of Aliceth, Aliceth in front of Faye, Tessu buffing up Aliceth. The charms are gonna be, Arcane recovering. Recovering is also good on Faye. Arcane onto Sonya. Gale onto Zany. You have Aliceth with the arcane charms and Hugen with the blast charms, team number 1. Team number 2, so this is going to be the team formation. Real Frosty in front of Harak, Illusion in front of Elusive Phantom buffing up Harak, Crynai in front of Real Frosty. You're going to have balance charms onto Harak, the sorcery charms on Frosty, and the butcher charms onto Crynai. Okay guys, I'm coming at you from the future because Frosty has just shared his top performing teams, and it means there is a new best pay to win team out there, which has hit 36.16 trillion for me on my second run of it, and there is another free-to-play Perseus team, which is slightly better than the Sinbad version, which I did show in this video. So what we're going to do is we're first going to show you the pay to win team formation, the new best top performing pay to win team. That is going to be this one. So it is Illusion Frester in front of Sonya buffing up Real Frester, and the Harak, Hugen in front of Harak, Zany in front of Hugen, the 2 Zany turrets on the left, and Tessio buffing up Harak with the Starblast spell. You're going to have the arcane charms onto Sonya, sorcery charms onto Frester were the best for me, balance charms onto Harak, blast charms onto Hugen, and the titanic charms onto Zany. For team number 2, it is going to be Kulu, Crynai, Aliceth all in a row, and you're going to have Elusia buffing up Aliceth with the impaling spell. This is going to be arcane charms onto Aliceth, butcher charms onto Crynai, and the Kulu with the arcane charms. This is a really solid team. It is a top performing team by a pretty big margin. Now, if you have Perseus built and you need to run the free-to-play, no Aliceth, no Harak, no team, you can run this team. It hit 20.9 trillion damage for me, and in comparison to the Sinbad team, it is about 1 trillion damage higher, as you guys can see here. So this is another good team from Frosty. This is Real Frester in front of Faye, Illusion in front of Hugen, Sonya buffing up Real Frester and Illusion Frester, Perseus right up front and center, and Tessio buffing up the Real Frosty. As for the charms, it is going to be recovering onto Faye, blast onto Hugen, arcane onto Sonya, sorcery onto Frosty, and arcane onto Perseus are best. Team number 2, it is going to be Zany in front of Merrily in front of Rowan. You have the 2 Zany turrets on the left, Tessio buffing up Merrily. This is going to be sorcery charms on Rowan, Overload turns on Merrily, and Gale turns onto Zany, and that is it. So hopefully this video is going to be helpful and you're able to get a top score today. We did overall cover all the top team formation combinations as of right now. If there are any other major updates, I will let you guys know in a future video. But thank you guys all so much for watching. And if you have any tips that work for you in the Aurora squad, feel free to let us know in the comment section. That is always much appreciated. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.